Hi, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Scouten from Elmhurst School coming to you from my reading corner. Every day, I have the pleasure of reading to my class through Google Classroom. But today, I have the pleasure of introducing a very special guest reader. Our guest reader is the biggest cheerleader of Toledo Public Schools and the coolest cat in the hat. Today, our guest reader is Dr. Romules Durant, Superintendent of Toledo Public Schools. Enjoy and stay safe.
Hello, TPS proud elementary students. It's me in the flesh, the cool cat in the hat. And we want to thank our great friend and educator and teacher, Mrs. Rose Scouten, who invited me and contacted me while I was on vacation. Because you know during the month of March is when I celebrate my favorite book, The Cat in the Hat. And then after I go around and read to all the students, I go on vacation. I go on a little isolated island, one of the best places they call God's country, AKA the East Side. That's right, I go on vacation to the East Side, and I received a call from Miss Scouten. She said, "Cool cat, someone came to Toledo trying to discourage all the kids from reading." I said, "Someone?" She said, "Yeah." She said something bad. I said, "You're not talking about thing 2 and thing 1. I know I took them with me." She said, No, not thing 2 and thing 1, but she named this guy Corona. Came to town trying to keep all the young boys and girls from reading and keeping them at home and not allowing them to come to school. Well, guess what? Cool cat came from off the east side, came from vacation, crossed over that bridge, and ready to go ahead and read his favorite book to get kids back into the passion of reading. So let's go back to my favorite book, The Cat in the Hat. The sun did not shine, it was too wet to play. So we sat in the house and all that cold, wet day. I said to what Sally, we sat there, we two, and I said how I wish we had something to do. Too wet to go out and too cold to play ball. So we sat in the house and did nothing at all. So all we could do was sit. We did not like it, not one little bit. Then something went bump, and that bump made us jump. Uh-oh, we'll see who that is. We looked and we saw him as he stepped on the mat. We looked and we saw him, the cat in the hat. And he said to us, "Why do you sit there like that? I know it's not wet and I know the sun is not sunny, but we can have a good fun that is funny." Look who stepped on one of my favorite characters, the cat in the hat. I know some good games we could play, said the cat. I know some new tricks, said the cat in the hat. A lot of good tricks, I showed them to you. Your mother would not mind, all that I do. That I said, Sally and I do not know what to say. Our mother was out of the house for that day. Whoa, do we let strangers in the house when mom and dad's not home? But the cat came in. Let's see what happens. But our fish said, no, make that cat go away. Tell that cat in the hat you do not wish to play. He should not be here. He should not be when mother's about. He should not be here when mother is out. Uh-oh, the fish is trying to take over. Now, I had no fear, said the cat. My tricks are not bad, said the cat in the hat. Why, we can have a lot of fun that you wish with a game that I call Up with a Fish. Put me down, said the fish. This is no fun at all. Put me down, said the fish. I do not wish to fall. Ooh, look at this. Have no fear, said the cat. I will not let you fall. I will hold you up high and stand on a ball with a book in a hand and a cup on my hat. But that is not all I can do, said the cat. Look at me now, said the cat, with a cup on a cake and the top of my hat. I can hold up 2 books, I can hold up a fish, a little toy ship and a milk on a dish. And look, I can hop up and down on a ball, but that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. Ooh, look at all that stuff. Look at me now. It is fun to have fun, but you have to know how. I can hold up a cup and a milk and a cake. I can hold up these books and a fish and a rake. I can hold up a toy and a little toy man. Look with my tail, I can hold a red fan. I can fan with a fan and I can hop on a ball, but that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. Ooh, look at all that stuff. Uh-oh. That is what the cat said, then he fell on his head. He came down with a bump from up on the ball, and Sally and I saw everything fall. And our fish came down too. He fell into a pot. He said, "Oh, I do not like this. Oh, no, I do not. This is not a good game," said the fish as he lit. "No, I do not like it, not one little bit." Ooh, look at this. "Now look what you did," said the fish and the cat. "Now look at this house, look at this, look at that. You sank our ship, you sank it deep in the cake. You shook up our house and you bent our new rake. You should not be here when mother is not. You were out of this house," said the fish in the pot. "But I like it to be here. Oh, I like it a lot," said the cat in the hat to the fish in the pot. "I will not go away. I do not wish to go." And so the cat said with the tip of his hat, so I will show you another game that I know." Ooh, look at here. And then he ran out and came fast as a fox. The cat in the hat came back with a box. A big redwood box. It was shut with a hook. "Now look at the tricks," said the cat. "Take a look." What do you think's in the box? We shall see. Then he got up on top with a tip of his hat. "I call this game fun in the box of the cat. In this box are two things. I will show them to you now. I will like these two things," said the cat was about. Oh, look at here. "I will pick up the hook and you will see something new. Two things that I call thing one, thing two. These things will not bite you, they want to have fun." Then out of the box came thing two and thing one. They ran up to us fast and said, "How do you do? Would you like to shake hands with thing one and thing two?" Ooh, look at here, some of my buddies. And Sarah and I did not know what to do. Should we shake hands with thing one and thing two? Should we shake these two hands? Said the fish, "No, no, no. Those things should not be here in this house. Make them go." Should we be shaking hands right now? With social distancing, shouldn't be shaking hands with thing two and thing one, right? Plus they're strangers. "They should not be here when mother is not. Put them out, said the fish in the pot." Oh, look at here. "Have no fear, little fish," said the cat in the hat. "These things are good things," he said with a pat. "They are tame, so tame, they come here to play. They will give you some fun on this wet, wet day." "Now here's a game they like," said the cat. "They like to fly kites," said the cat in the hat. "No, not in this house," said the fish in the pot. "They should not fly kites in this house, oh, they should not. Oh, things that they'll bump, the things they will hit. I do not like it, not one little bit." Then Sally and I saw them run up and down the hall. We saw thing two bump the kites on the wall. Bump, thump, thump, bump, down the wall in the hall. Should we fly kites in the house? No. Should we fly kites in the schools? No, right? Here we go. Thing two and thing one, they ran up, they ran down. On the string of the kite, I saw mother's new gown. Her gown was with a dot, they pink, white, and red. They saw one kite hit the head of her bed. Then those things ran about with a big bump, jump, and kick, with a hop and a big thump and all kind of bad tricks. I said I do not like the way that they play. If mother could see this, oh, what would she say? Uh-oh. Ooh, look at here. Look how scared he looks. Then our fish said, "Look, look!" Our fish shook with fear. "Your mother's on her way home, do you hear? Oh, what will she say to us? Oh, what will she say? Oh, she will not like it to find this house this way." Uh-oh. "So do something fast," said the fish. "Do you hear? I saw your mother is near. So fast as she can, think of something to do. You will have to get rid of thing one and thing two." So as fast as I could, I went about my net, and then I said with my net, I could get them, I bet. With my net, I could get those things yet. Then I let down my net and came down with a plop. I had them at last, though two things had to stop. Then I said to the cat, "Now you do as I say. You pack up these things and you take them away." "Oh dear," said the cat, "do you not like my games? Oh dear, what a shame, what a shame, what a shame." Look who's sad, the cat. Uh-oh, look, he's walking out the house all sad. Then he shut up the things in a box with a hook. The cat walked away with a sad kind of look. "That is good," said the fish. He has gone away, yes, but your mother will come and she will find this big mess. This mess is so big, so deep, and so tall, we cannot pick it up. There is no way at all. Look at that mess. Oh, do we mess our house up that way? Oh, take a look who came back. And then, who were back in the house while the cat had no fear of this mess, said the cat in the hat. I always pick up all my playthings, and so I will show you another good trick that I know. Uh-oh, here we go. And then I saw him pick up all the things that were down. He picked up the cake and the rake and the gown, the milk and the string and the book and the dish and the fan and the cup and the ship and the fish. And he put them away and he said that is that. He was gone with the tip of his hat. Oh, here we go. Then our mother came in and she said to us too, did you have some fun? Tell me, what did you do? And Sally and I did not know what to say. Should we tell her the thing that went on that day? Should we tell her about it? Now, what should we do? Well, what would you do if mother asked you? Again, now we know we always tell the truth, right, to mom and dad. That's what TPS Proud is all about. But again, reading is the basic foundation of education. And so the cool cat came all the way from the east side, God's country, to read you his favorite book because he understands the importance of reading, that reading influences everything else that you do. So continue to read. If it's a matter of reading my favorite book over and over, read it over and over. But at the end of the day, take advantage of this opportunity while you're sitting home in a pandemic. Continue to pull together. Continue to embrace your family. Continue to carry on with the learning packages, the online learning, but more importantly, continue to read. So again, thank you, Ms. Scouten. Thank you to all our great teachers and educators, the educators that are home, going above and beyond, trying to do a great job and carrying on this legacy of education, because we're ultimately missing you, and we're wanting to see you back. And continue to read The Cool Cat in the Hat. All right, TPS Proud.